I have a caller. Hello there.
Hello, Mayagu. How are you
Hello,
doing today?
how are you?
I am doing fantastic. It's fine from
Beautiful.
San Diego, California.
Great.
Yeah,
How you
Mayagu.
doing,
I don't
sir?
know if
Go
you.
on.
I sent you a token in your Cash App. I don't know if you've seen it.
The what? Sorry?
I sent you a support token on your Cash App
Okay. Cash
to
App.
support.
I'm going to check.
Yeah.
I haven't
Okay.
yet,
Okay.
but
No.
of course I'm going to see it. I know. One second.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Please.
What I want to say is we appreciate you and we love you, and
Thank you
we
so
can
much.
support anything. Anytime you need our support, we got your back, man.
Thank you so much. It's yet
All
to
right.
get in. I'm waiting and expectful, right? Thank you so much for that.
Okay.
You want to add
Okay.
anything to what we discussed tonight, or you've been kind of drawn into our
No,
what do you
you
call
know.
it? Eh?
I'm very.
It's like putting this at
I
the end
show
of the
my effort.
program, sort of just suck every other feeling you had before the Yoruba Union program there, right? Like everybody just
No,
like,
no, no, no. I have one or two things to chip in.
would
You
you
know,
mind? Go on.
nothing makes sense in Nigeria anymore.
Mm.
It's just like a heap of rubbish that we are now tolerating. We are all just taking it in. It's a blow after blow. Just like when somebody slap you on the right, you didn't do nothing. They come back and slap you on the left, you didn't do nothing. The next time they come in, they might come with a knife or something to take a pound of flesh.
That's right.
So we are not reacting. If you look at the accountant general, he's walking away with 90 billion he stole, and it's not even no accountability. You understand? So wicked them can do all the stuff that they're doing. There's nobody to account for. You know, Nigerians, they treat us like as if we're not even citizens, like we're animals.
We're like subhuman, like we are not even human.
Yeah, they don't care what they do to us, and it doesn't even make sense. Look at if you look at the NMPC that's supposed to have a monopoly.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's no country in this world that they're gonna bring in toxic fuel, and Nigerians gonna use it and damage their cars, and nobody gonna say anything about it. No accountability. I mean, they're stealing our fuel and everything. I don't know if it's the Yashupudi that's in the border, you know, watching all the stuff. We've given them our rights. We gave them our rights. They're supposed to protect us. You understand? But they're not doing it. It's just like anything goes. You know, it comes to a part now that it tribes anymore. It's not about religion anymore.
No.
I mean, that's the only thing they use in trying to divide us. If we all can come together, then that is our strength. Remove all, because these politicians don't have no tribe.
They don't.
They don't have no religion.
No.
They just slap us, beat us up anyhow they want. And they're trying to point us towards the religion and tribe division. And so I don't know the kind of DNA that Nigerians have, that we're gonna accept that as a norm. That is, I cannot even comprehend that. It doesn't even make no sense to me. We've seen that they pushed us. Look at we are the poverty capital of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Who brought this man that pushed us to the poverty capital of the world? The same man that is in power now.
Yes, sir.
He took the money that he stole from Lagos. They're talking about how he built Lagos. Mm-hmm. This man gave away Lagos seaport to the Chinese, leased it out to the Chinese, cashed out. He sold almost all the Lagos properties. Even the one he's living right now, the Burillion, it's Lagos property. He taxed the living daylight out of Lagosians.
And he gave nothing back.
Company.
But they want people to praise him and say, oh, he did well. See how much money Lagos is making. Where is any infrastructure to consummate that and say, okay, this
he sold all the Lagos properties. Leased the Lagos seaport out to the Chinese. And you say he built it? You see what Nigeria is going to face now? This man, I don't know who he is, because nobody can tell where his parents' graveyard is located. I don't know who he is. I'm not going to say, people might say, oh, he's being tribalistic or something. But I'm not really, really very, very 100% sure that this guy is actually what he say he is. Because when they were doing his documentary, you can hear Donald Duke saying they used Donald Duke, a boyhood picture for that. because nobody know his primary school mates. Nobody know nothing. Nobody know his parents' graveyard. Nobody know anything about this dude. And he will tax the living daylight out of Nigerians. He will suck us dry. I don't know where these people come from, but I don't know how they mimic their ways with our dirty politicians and buy their way, and get into power. I mean, look at the skyrocketing of school fees now.
I know.
I mean, these people can't even buy gas. They can't feed themselves. Look at the minimum wage. You know that in Texas, with the subsidy in Texas, because Texas produces oil, Texas buy the liter of oil is cheaper in Texas than in Nigeria. Look at the minimum wage in Texas. You're talking about subsidy. I think what's his name? He goes to France. They subsidize education there. Even if you visit France now as a foreigner, you enjoy that subsidy. The government subsidizes things that they have, things that are common that they can help the population with. Food. In America here, they subsidize food, gas, stuff, things like that to help. What are we benefiting as Nigerians? What are the subsidies that we're benefiting? Is it education? Is it health?
They're taking that away.
They're taking everything away. So what is the need of the government then? You don't even have security.
Just to take taxes. What do they use the taxes for? To feed themselves, right?
They're buying themselves bulletproof cars and stuff like that so that we can harm them.
And then you see the citizens. They are saying, they are telling you that education is not cheap. How much are you paying to go to America to go and study? How many people will come from those communities
we have what they call, we have what we call FAFSA. Anybody that said that, we have a federal program called FAFSA. Once you register for FAFSA, the government will give you money to go to school for free. You're not going to pay back.
No.
It's a grant that the government gives him. Ask anybody in America. It's called FAFSA. 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 You enroll in it, the government will give you money to go to school for free. Even buy your books.
Yes.
We're not benefiting anything from these people. They're about, you see, the tariff of even the power supply that we don't have, the tariff will go up. The same thing he did to Allegation, this guy will tax the living hell out of Nigerians. This is just the beginning.
And there is no plan in giving anything back. That's my own disappointment, right? That is my own shocker, right? To say there is no plan in giving anything back. People will keep waiting, hoping that maybe when it will come, nothing is coming back.
I agree, just like you trying to go do surgery, right? And the surgeon just cut you open without giving you anesthesia.
Yeah.
That's just what he did. He just cut Nigeria wide open. He didn't even give us, like, in America here, they're gonna
or something to just at least manage the pain.
Yeah. Economic relief. If they want to do anything that they know is going to affect their citizens, they give you months away. Economic relief, something like that, so that when you now get to that place, now everything will settle down. You're not suffering that shock absorber. They give you a shock absorber first, but this one they just got you open in the surgery room without giving you no anesthetic. It's ridiculous.
Anyway,
all right, my ego, I just want to thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate
you. Thank you too, bro. Thank you so much for stopping by. And thanks for that, for that gift. I'm still waiting, by the way. However, here, hello. Hello there.
Yeah, Baba, first time caller.
Oh yeah,
We are calling from Nigeria. I've been watching your program, my brother. You are giving us joy. Even when we are not seeing joy in Nigeria, you are giving us joy, Baba.
They say make you just get data. All you need to have in Nigeria is data. If you don't get data, man, the problem is how are you?
If Tinubu want to kill us, this is Shege Baza promo, so.
That's late. Anyway, can you hear me, ma?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Right, so I'm just telling you that and deal, because what can one say to you right now? A lot of people are waiting that maybe if you change, it go change. But Now you did
Baba, you don't go change, yo.
Like, see, ma, have
Even
you ever witnessed anything
nowadays,
that gone up in Nigeria and they come down again?
it can never come down. Oh.
Ever.
Baba, do you know how much you are buying 1 tuber of yam?
Tell
Can you guess? 3,025.
How much?
1K. 25, 3,000. 1 tuber.
Really?
Yes.
And when you say 1 tuber, how many people will hit that 2,500 tuber? How many people? Like,
see,
roughly.
Baba, when you want to cook that yam, if you are a family of 4 and you have kids, you can manage 1 tuber. But when you have grown-up adults, you'll be living like 2.5 tubers of yam
to feed.
Can you imagine?
So
yes.
That means some people will have to, people also that are beginning to like ration what they eat now. They say, you know what, we know they eat yam for now, except
exactly. I don't even buy yam like before. Before I will go to the market and buy 10 tubers. Now I will just look at the yam and move away.
Sure you get and say, well, you know what? No, I don't really like yam. But maybe end of the month.
Let us
yam. You know?
Baba, now what they stop now? Even people are trekking.
Honestly.
God, Tulumbu no try at all. Tulumbu no try. And I did not vote for this guy. I did not.
That's
see,
imagine. See the effort where you put. Thinking, say, maybe that your one single vote will stop him. But here you are about to get stuck with him. And you're like, I didn't even choose him. See how disappointing and heartbreaking that would be.
In fact, they have really sold out Nigeria in all sincerity. Look at the money that is being borrowed from World Bank. Look at his breakdown. Look at his breakdown. It's giving judges 35 billion naira. It's giving House of Assembly 70 billion. And it's not giving the masses how much? 80,000 naira. Even my child, I have 3 kids. My child in a week spends more than 8,000 naira.
See? One child though.
By the time I'm telling you,
I actually feel for all of you who have children in Nigeria right now, whose children, right, are still young. You know what I feel for you is this: you are the MVP that people don't talk about. You are the people who are going to make some adjustment that you don't want to make it too obvious. You know what I mean? Like, this is the economic adjustment that is shocking, surprise, like unexpected, kind of, right? Then you have your family around that you have to like fit into it, and yet you are not every day on the street screaming that we go destroy everything. Oh, you are the MVP.
I'm telling you, Mandy. It's difficult. Hey. Before I thought we are on a average, but when the subsidy hits us, I am telling you, I have not driven for like how many days now, because before you go out, before you even buy fuel, imagine the fuel I used to buy 2,000 naira, and that was about 10 liters. Now you cannot buy that 10 liters because 10 liters as at now is around 6,000 plus.
6,012. I'm sorry, 6,170.
Or 6,200 thereabouts, just to have 10 liters. Now, how many distance will it cover? So even if I want to go out, I kind of just cut it and end up saying, you know what, I'm not even going out.
What about small businesses?
I'm not going out.
That are losing patronage,
like I am into logistics.
Are you?
I am into logistics. We are feeling the heat. People that order products and expect them to be delivered to them have stopped ordering. Because when you tell them delivery fee is high because of petroleum, they'll say, you know what?
Don't worry.
The delivery fee is almost equivalent to the product they are buying. So what the heck? They will not buy. And we are graduates. We are trying to survive. You can imagine graduate that does not have employment. I graduated 2014. I've been doing my personal business because there is no job. And here is this government that is choking life out of us. Even with our family, we cannot send our children to government school because there is nothing to be learned there. Nothing. The education standard is very poor. Why will people not run away from Nigeria? Tell me. Why? What we just ask you people is the basic.
Yeah, you know what somebody told me? They said they were looking at wedding picture, wedding video, yeah, which was just about maybe 5 years ago. And they discovered that more than 70% of their friends who were in that wedding, they are no longer in Nigeria. They are gone. Because of the situation that people have found themselves.
I'm telling you, I am telling you.
I'm not an economist, yeah. But from where I live, which I have seen government, I have seen them do it. The real people that are running Nigeria economy today are the people who are running micro and macro economy. I mean, micro and businesses. Here you get people like yourself.
Yes.
You are the people who actually do every day-to-day businesses. They are not big.
Yes.
They are not too small.
Yes.
But from what you are doing, that is what the economy of Nigeria is actually running on. That if you want to save a country from going under, and you manage to lay your hands on some money, you don't give that money to politicians. You give them to these businesses. You are those who employ most people, but they don't give you the credit. You have
don't.
You have driver. You have
they don't.
This one, you have that one.
Yeah.
Some of you have about 3, 4, 5 people working for you, collecting salary from you.
Yes.
That's not business.
Yes.
All of these things, they are shocking you and sending you out.
In fact, is it their talks that disturbs our rider on the road? Multiple taxation? Is that what we want to talk about? As in, Nigeria is just so lawless. It's so lawless that you will try everything hard and you will be making peanut out of your hard work. I hope these leaders will wake up one day and realize that there will be no Nigerian again with the way they are doing. There will be no Nigeria. Because everybody is just trying to hold on to something. Are you saying if I see a means to leave Nigeria, I will not leave? I will leave because I'm trying to work hard.
I mean, you go at it and then you know what I mean.
I'm trying to work hard, and these people are just choking us. At some point, we just say, you know what? We are just tired.
It's not worth it.
We are tired of everything. Now, look at the riders we employ. How much do we give them? We pay them 60,000 naira, 50,000 naira. Now, those riders are saying, Madam, you know what? You know there is a subsidy now. We cannot collect this money again. You have to increase our salary.
So
how do we survive?
Need to increase your charges too to your customers. And the customers too, they will say, you know what? Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm not buying.
Do you understand, Mayego? Do you understand? Life is, I just want to use this means. I don't know whoever that is up there. If Tinubu really, because right now, the power is in his hand, whether we like it or not. I know I did not vote for him. I know some people who voted for him that are regretting now. Now they just started their shaking. They've not seen anything yet. But we are still holding on to, because we don't have means, we don't have power. If this man really want to help us, let him reduce food. Let us buy food at let food not be expensive. It should not be costlier. That is number one. Food. Everybody is a basic thing. Everybody needs food. Number one is food. Whether you go and give farmer money for them to be selling their product at a lesser price, fine. Everybody will be happy about that. Number two, create available buses, free buses. Even if their train is well working, maybe they have BRT. Let them tell us that all their BRT don't pay money. As long as you are a citizen, just be entering that BRT for free. You will see people will not complain. Is the BRT, does it not belong to government?
At least it's your tax money as well. But unfortunately, sorry, it's like BRT is you know one thing about BRT, man. They use Lagos money, right? They use Lagos name to borrow money to start BRT. They now give that money to a private company from these guys who are families of people, right? So those one now set up a company, call it Primario. So you Lagosians, you are paying back the 50 billion naira loan. But the owners of the Primario, they are cashing out on the profits. That's the story of BRT.
Can you imagine?
You may never get it for free. You may never.
Can you imagine? Even the train that is working at Tebute Meta, maybe is for them. And all this, there are some people they come from Ota.
Up on it.
Now it should be free. So this they know the right thing to do, but they are not doing it. They are not doing it. Tinubu, he has, even if he does not have sense, the people among his caucus, they should borrow him some sense.
Now they hear him now.
And they should borrow him some sense. You understand? We don't even need the 8,000 naira palliative, because it will not even get to the people that want it. And the 8,000 naira is very insulting. You can imagine a grown-up 8,000. Please let us do calculation. 8,000 divided by 30. 1 day is how much, Mayegun, please?
Well,
is it up to 100 naira?
You see, me, I like doing it this way. The way I do my own math. First, you would divide 8,000 into 4, which make it 2,000 per week. So how many days do you have in a week? 7. Okay. So you can say 8,000 naira will bring it down to somewhere around the 270 naira, 300 naira a day. Now, if
can
you
you
have
imagine?
4 kids, household of
no, it's not even 4 kids. Let us start
okay,
from a child.
Okay, 300
a child. When a child wants to eat food, 200 naira food for in the morning, 200 naira is not even enough to take a meal. I'm not talking about a whole day. We have morning, afternoon, and evening. Now you want to do ratio breakfast. 2 to 3. Now you just do breakfast. You will skip lunch and do dinner. Mayegun, 200 naira is not enough. Do you know there is no 100 naira rice? If you want to go and buy food outside, I mean, all those committee advisors in Tinubu's cabinet, he didn't even talk to that man before him coming outside to come and say 8,000 naira. That man has he even spent 8,000 naira to even eat a meal before? That our president that is talking. All their meals, is it not thousands, millions?
Millions, though. You want me to tell you the budget of Aso Rock, man? Kopao is not too much, but the last time when Buhari was there, the budget for food alone, just food inside the Aso Rock, na 3 billion. Because they go buy kitchen.
Can you imagine?
It's like buying a whole kitchen to cook for him. And they do that every
Can
year.
you imagine? See, Mayegun, these people, it's not even, we don't even know what to say. Whether it is debt, we cannot even pray for Asarailu, because Asarailu is not even this thing. Now we look forward to Tribunal.
Because you know what I mean? What happened right now is that you are in Iran, 14 Shirano. Now, if Asarailu should step in, but as Afghanistan, that may be a different story entirely.
Mayegun, please, just continue doing what you are doing, because even out of this suffering, you are giving us joy. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
I wish I have this miracle whereby I can just pass something through to you through here, and you receive it and say, "Oh my God, this is better." But I don't have the magic one. Stay safe.
Don't worry, Mayegun.
Thanks.
God will remember us. We too will jackpot. Bye.
You see, you know what I smell, You're already doing it. And you know what I'm going to say, I do it my you know, my bossy, you will be jackpot and you will be able to care for those children as you wish.
Amen.
Yeah, I pray for you, Oma.
Thank you.
You know, when she kept talking about, hey, why won't person jackpot? People like that, they are already in the process. Now, people like that are supposed to get that visa, that jackpot. Go away. Save your children. Save your investment. Whatever is left of it, save them if it's an option for you. But, Baba, jackpot is not for the poor. Hello there.
The General.
Yes, sir.
The General. Good evening.
How are you, sir?
I greet you.
Same here. How you they go? This one, let's see. It's Osagede.
No. This is Israel.
You are sounding like Osagede. That man, he has his own, Anyway, Israel, how you doing, sir?
Yeah. Well, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm grateful. No problem. Thanks so much for your effort. I saw the charitable work you're pioneering. And the question you keep asking, that state, I'm sure they have Ministry of Social Welfare and Development. Wow. And look at the state children are left, are abandoned. And it tells us a story that where there is no government, where there is no vision, where there is no focus, is what turns out. The situation we are in today, if you don't have a policy direction, if you don't have a direction, what do you expect? When there is no direction, what do you expect? I tell you, we're in the UK, and the inflation coming down is not magic.
Sure, you see that one, Baba. You are in the UK, Israel, right? And you know that what we have been hearing for the past 3 months right now is everything coming down. Even my electricity bill, dropped from over 250 pounds a month to just a paltry 150 right now. And it seems that it's still going down. Winter is coming, But in Nigeria, once it go up, now there people go meet them. They come down, come meet them.
It doesn't come down.
It doesn't.
Because the for instance, here, there's a thought. People examine the situation and know that it can be solved. And one of the steps, if I'm sure, was that I didn't hear it so well when the Chancellor was talking, that they have to liaise with suppliers, the producers of these goods, incentives and everything to bring the cost of living down. And that tells you that there is the leaders, the people there have a thought, they think through. There's a direction, there's a focus, people set targets. But in Nigeria, where are we? Where are we today? You call on the cost of food that is basic, that should be basic. Cost of if someone is telling you that 1 yam is 3,000, it's true. So for a family, how do they survive? And look at the lady that called that is driving economy is not rocket science. You have to give an enabling environment for the private sector. Is the people that drives employment, not government.
Not government.
I always say it. I said it that day, for instance, in advanced world, for instance, the day somebody contesting for the president of US come and tell you he will build roads during campaign, it means the person is fumbling. Because
I'll build road, I'll build hospital in America. No,
you can't even say
people, their welfare. Your policies must be things that don't destroy people's businesses, don't take people's jobs, don't take away their rights. All things you have to talk about has to do with them, people, everyday people.
The welfare of the people, moving people from the middle class to the upper class. Driving, supporting the private sector to drive jobs. And you're talking of today, every day is infrastructure. What? It baffles me.
Yeah, because that's somebody president of 200 million people.
And I continue saying that anything that doesn't have to do with the welfare of the people has nothing to do with. It's a scam. Look, people are suffering, people are dying. You can imagine people that cannot access healthcare today because of the cost of healthcare. And government is telling you, I weep. So many people will drop out from school. So many people are going to lose their jobs.
People are going to drop out of school soon.
So many people will lose their jobs, and the government is not bothered.
Let me show you something. Shabi, yesterday we were talking about school fees and all that. Do you know that it is actually not school fees they increased? It just increased the charges they take from all of these people in uni. Like they say, school fee is nil, free. From 24,000 to 190,000 naira school fees. So they said there's no school fees in it. It's just orders. I'll show you on the screen. You see that on the screen. This is the breakdown of Unilag new school tuition. Okay, according to them. If you take a look at the first thing, the number one, tuition. This is what it says, nil. Right? So these are if you are science student or medical students in Unilag, you pay 190,000. There's no school fees there. You know what they say? They say they are still kind of keeping that from them for now. You know what I mean? Like this announcement of 190,000, 140,000, 100,000. They are just like a normal announcement to say everything don't increase. But the school fees, we have not included that, and they will soon include that. So they are telling themselves that school fees can go as high as 500,000 naira in unity schools in Nigeria because they've taken away the subsidy from it.
So for a family that have four people in the university, it's just talking of school fees. They can't cope. You haven't talked of the discourse. The discourse are saying that they have to increase the tariff. Then, so what you then ask, where there is no vision, where there is no purpose, where there is no focus, how can we continue this way? Nigeria this is a 60-year-old man, still dangling. Today we talk of, we go forward one step and go back 300 steps backward. I weep I weep, honestly, because it breaks my heart.
At that point, that is when people will be like, you know what? Only God could just help Nigeria. That's when people have nothing else to say. They will be like, Omo, I don't think this whole thing just so tiring, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know.
And the government is not asking questions that even look at countries of yesterday are giving us visa ban.
Yeah.
The government is not bothered. People, the report I was reading the other day said people are selling their things that people are living.
Just to feed. And now people are selling their stuff to feed right now.
To feed.
Whatever they can, until they will have nothing to sell anymore.
Yeah, because it's painful when as a graduate, you know the potentials in you, and there is no enabling environment for you to thrive. What do you do?
It's even worse right now. Somebody mentioned Japa just now, right? That Japa right now is becoming something that millions of them can only dream it. Because if you don't have money, you can't Japa right now.
You can't.
So you go and bring 15 million, go and bring 10 million. Your ticket is going to cost you 1 million, 2 million, 3 million to fly from Nigeria to, you know what I mean? These are the money that we are calling that are in far, completely out of reach of the poor people.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean now? Like, we have 140 million living in abject poverty right now. 140 over. So everything is completely out of the reach. Opportunity is out of the reach. And now food is out of reach. Almost everything is out of reach.
Yeah.
So I don't know what will frustrate and push people to say, you know what, enough. And that's the one that we are just not sure. We are not sure.
I always say it, where you have government that doesn't even feel the pulse of the people. And I continue saying it. Any government that their priority is not the welfare of the people has no business in governance.
They have no business in government.
They have no business in governance. People cost of wealth, and nobody could even tell anybody. So can you draw the horse before the cart? The refineries, billions of pounds has been spent, and none of the refinery is working up to today. And
talking then about what is working and not working. Do you remember when I don't know if you do, right? But do you remember that there are about 8 things that Buhari commissioned, and they were supposed to be, if they were working today, there could be a different feelings towards the APC. Number 1, this Blu-ray that I showed earlier, right? It's not working right now, despite all the fanfare. If it's working, it could be helping people right now, at least reducing this old thing, okay? The second one is Dangote Refinery. When this increase was coming, they denied it. They told people that Dangote Refinery is going to cover for any shortcomings and the rest. They even said that there will be no scarcity because they have the supply that will last Nigeria till end of the year. So, which means that fuel is already in Nigeria, even though they were lying. All right? So if you say you have fuel that will serve the country to the end of the year, that means you have already imported it. It shouldn't be any new price at all. Yeah? However, Dangote Refinery is not going to start maybe until 2025. Now, another fraud, Second Niger Bridge. Remember when they took the picture of Second Niger Bridge and they went there to commission it? I was here. I said it's fraud. There are still hundreds of there's still tens of kilometers that are supposed to have been tarred, which are part of that contract of that bridge. It's not just bridge. They have to build new road that will be straight into, Paso Nature, go straight into Owerri and all those places. That's how much the contract was. They didn't do that. Okay? So I said it was fraud. Today, they are now telling us that people are stealing the railings on the new Niger Bridge, Second Niger Bridge. They have abandoned it. Right?
Oh, my goodness.
Now, another one is the new Naira note. See what that did to Nigeria, the economy. See all the noise. See lives that got ruined. Businesses that got destroyed. A lot of people have not recovered from it. Today, where is the new Naira note? Here is another one. Nigeria Air. Well, you know about that anyway. They commissioned that, right? They commissioned the pyramid rice in Abuja. Where is that rice today? Where are they, processing the rice? The pyramid they showed in Abuja. What is the effect of that rice right now in the food crisis in Nigeria? Here you get Bokwari commissioned that, remember? And the final one is that of the Siemens electricity, remember? They said Abba Kyari died because he contracted the coronavirus visiting Germany. to do a meeting with Siemens to help Nigeria electricity. How far with that now? There's so many things that we kind of should be telling people that when they tell you something and I tell you don't believe them, I am actually trying to save a lot of people from the agony or the pain of expecting from liars. Maybe today, Israel.
Sir.
Thank you so much, by the way.
Thank you, my brother.
I'm going to take another one there. Thanks.
No problem. I appreciate it.
Okay, nice one.
So,
did I just lose that too? Okay. Now, thank you very much, everyone. They are just lies. And if you pay attention to all of this, you realize that it's almost the same book. But people suffer from Stockholm syndrome. They forget all these things. And when they say this thing, when they say them, they sound like they are new. I hear that. Okay, you are going to end up in the same place. Because yeah, they will defraud you, they will scam you. You're going to regret it after. Hello there.
Hello there. You go. Oh, I'm so lucky today.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you too?
I am very well. Thanks.
How's everyone? Beautiful. Yeah, that's good. Thank you so much. Well done.
Thanks,
continue with a good job anyway. You know what is happening now?
Tell us.
People from our Nigerians, they now go to Cotonou to come to London.
Can you believe that?
Go and check it. I check it by myself. Yeah. So from Cotonou, you can easily get 500, 550 pounds ticket from Cotonou. Well, in Nigeria, yeah, you can't get 1 million.
Wow.
You understand?
The last one I checked, it was about 1,800 pounds. I didn't believe it, so I just ignored it. Like, it's not real. This is unreal. No.
Exactly. It's real. Check it. Check all the airlines. That is what people are doing now. Like, it's better. Let's go to Cotonou. From Cotonou, then we get.
Wow.
Imagine. See what a shame.
Wow.
What a country. And also, all these people that are saying, they are disappointed. Yeah,
what is this is not what they voted for. They regret.
Please do. Did Kolu promise them anything?
He didn't promise them anything.
He didn't promise them anything. The only thing is, Amadibo, Amawole.
Exactly.
So Wasiu is at the back. Wasiu will start.
And now to fill in the gap and entertain, and they were all dancing.
Exactly, dancing. Sort of. So that is what he did. So why are they mourning? Why are they dancing? What are they willing about?
I don't believe them.
I don't believe them neither. Because tomorrow now, if they said, they want to do the election again, they still do the same thing. They are so stupid. They are so dumb. They will do it. Even worse.
See, before now, they were saying that if they do another election, Obi will not score 2 million. This time around, a lot of people who voted Obi, they are regretting because Obi is bigot. I was like, so that means if you are given another opportunity, you will still do it again.
Yes, so
irredeemable.
They will do it more. What anymore? They're just animals. They are so used to that the hardship, right? And the way they are trying to, even now that there's so much hardship, they are trying to like walk around. They believe anything that comes, they're up to the tax. They're going to just know the way around it. Also, that's what they're doing. That they have thick skin. I said, continue.
That they can endure anything.
Continue, they can endure anything. And people are dying. And the most painful part of this thing is all these so-called elites. If you hear them speaking, talking, sometimes I'll be like, oh my God.
They don't care about them. I've heard them talk, man. And I can tell you this. Imagine somebody who is a governor of a state, right? With his friends and in London, and they're having a chat, right? And they are talking about like this Niger is tough and something like that, Sha. And he was now talking about, man, don't mind those people, Jerry. They want, they complain a lot. That's why I always get away from them.
They don't care for them. They're so selfish.
Ungrateful people. And now that's why I said ungrateful people.
Imagine, they're so selfish.
They want me to slit my wrist for them. As if to say, I don't have my own family. Governor State, I'll keep the name for now.
Imagine. You didn't know that Dakpo, the one that is now a senator, or what is it, y'all?
Which one? That one is governor now.
Yes.
Amosu is the senator.
No, which one is the senator that said he doesn't want the salary, Benga Daniel, that he doesn't want the retirement salary they are paying.
Pension.
I was like, imagine, and he's now saying it's like he's doing them a favor.
He's doing us a favor.
Imagine. Yeah.
He rejected 600,000. You see, he turned down 600,000 for 30 million.
600,000.
So who is he deceiving?
Imagine. He's still deceiving. And he was saying it like, oh, he doesn't want that they should just let that one go, then it's not a senator. Like, I was like, imagine, is it even normal to be paying from that one, and you're still in service. You're still getting huge amount.
They can't survive outside politics, my sister. They can't survive outside politics. I know them too. And I bet you probably have one of two of them around and you can tell too. They can't survive outside politics. These are people who can't do any business. You know that some of them, when they steal money, they will go and start buying businesses, companies, right? After 4 years, when they are no longer in government, all those businesses will start dying because there's no free money to back them up. They can't build wealth, they can't maintain business or anything. That's why they can't survive outside politics.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So what that country cannot work. I always say it. Even I have blood brothers that they believe like the way they talk about this Tinubu. And when I went to his house, I'm telling you, I went to his house and he was like, he didn't say it loud. Like it was like, the man disappointed me. I was like, what did he say? Kilewi.
It's okay. You allowed that tell me what they saw.
I mean,
The only thing these people give to you is disappointment. I don't know where they are getting all this confidence from to say they mean well or they expect them to do right. How? Have they ever done anything right?
He made that. Honestly, are they stupid? Are these people our people? Are they stupid? I don't know. It's like they say, you used to tell me, do you think everybody will see the way you are seeing things?
Can you imagine?
So yeah, I see it in a different perspective. Yeah. So I believe in him. I was like, you believe in this man? This man? How?
The man will not believe in himself.
My other brother.
Tinubu, no.
My other brother, I bought me. What you say? I
don't understand. A lot of them right now, instead of them to now admit your own boy is very nice. Right? I want admit. Right? Guess what? A lot of them will double down. They will double down. Say, do you know what he's doing? I know Ashiwaju. He did it in Lagos too. I say, I'm a padà swing lower swing less set. I'm a lot giant left from Saro Neo. Because anytime Baloyi, they just calling in there are people like that too. They are there.
Honestly.
Unfortunately,
oh my God. Honestly,
like say,
it's so sad.
Life is a teacher.
Yeah.
Life is a teacher.
Yes, now. Imagine, see the special children, the vulnerable people. Look at them. They just abandon them there.
Nobody cares per se.
Nobody cares. It's so sad. I couldn't watch it. Even the man, I just left the platform. Then I check back. I checked back. No,
video,
I couldn't.
It's still obvious.
I couldn't even watch it. Imagine, I felt like crying.
Honestly.
Anyway, thank you so much. My regards to everyone. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
So that's a very good one. That's where we're going to draw the curtains. The curtain rather. I'm going to go get some rest and get dinner. Can you even believe that? I always have my brunch, dinner, dinner sup or whatever late at night. So I would have spent more time, but I think we should cap it now, okay? Thank you to every one of us that turned up tonight, as usual. To all my super chatters, the commenters, the callers, our donors, supporters, all over the place. We've had another wonderful evening. And all thanks to you that always make the congregation interesting. I am going to see you some other time. And until then, do not stop watching Mayegun. You will never regret it. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ báàkì lẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹ̀rùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.